said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again? Better.
Hey, Dust Bunny, how's it going?
Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not.
No, we have not. Or we have not completed our beet harvest, but we are going to go for that now, yes.
Think about all those
We're going to
that
start
come
with
before
that. Start with a beet harvest.
and all those that'll follow. Plant today, harvest tomorrow.
Happy Easter.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful.
I want to
So
play that.
beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways.
Good song. Depends who plays it, though.
In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Running out of
pretty
time.
darn good. Is it missing something?
I'm out of time. I'm out of time. I ran out of time. I'm almost there. Almost there. Come on. What now? Do I do a 3-minute timer? For what? Oh, for my countdown? I'm not sure. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes it's too long. Okay. We are doing a beet harvest. I'm going to jump in this tractor. Looks like it's full. No, it's only 50. What? No, it's full. Never mind. It is full. The harvest is 58% done. Got it. Caveman! Thanks for farming that like button. How many likes do I have? Yeah, Iron Thunder, in his infinite wisdom, started a beet harvesting contract. Looks like Jess has joined me in here already, so we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Your YouTube is different. Your YouTube. Your chat. What? Okay. Jess swears that her chat. Hang on. Ha!
It is.
It's different. Jess's emojis are different than my emojis. What? What? So her little bunny emoji looks different than my little bunny emoji. And then on screen, what emoji do we get there? We get the one I get. So on screen is the bunny emoji I get. Oh, might be. Might be depending on what your browser is. Another load delivered. As we get close to the end, we'll want to have both trailers full, as that will make us more money. 49ers! Hello, hello! Good morning. How many likes do I have? Well, somebody's gonna tell me. We just started. Gotta farm that like button. That's the wrong button for sure. I mean, it's a heart button, but I don't know who Jace is. I know who 49ers is. Shows 2 likes and 3 watching. Okay, now I wait. I wait. I wait. I wait. I guess I could hire a worker, right? I don't think I ever do this. I never hire a worker. Yeah, worker. What? No, we don't have time. Huh. I hired a worker. Why is he not going? Dust Bunny, don't feel like you have to join. Jess is joining, so we'll be okay, but she's just busy right now. Okay, so hire a worker. Start. Okay. Hello? No hire a worker. I've never hired a worker, so now apparently maybe I have it turned off so you can't hire workers. That'd be like me. What? No, he's not full. Oh, there's Jess. There's Jess. You will get breaks. Because I gotta run the beats. I don't get breaks. There we go. Can always do other contracts and get more money. This is very true. Very true. Gunsmoke, how's it going? This is my map. Well, I guess I'm the designer of it, but Iron Thunder is the creator of it. Gnadental. Welcome to Gnadental. So we have 2 likes and 114 subscribers. No, 1,114 subscribers. 1,000. The first 1,000 don't count apparently. Gunsmoke, have you played Gnadental yet? It is where I grew up. The starting house is the property I grew up on. I'm ready. Michael! How's it going, Michael? All right, let's figure out cruise control here. Let's get cruise control set. 8 miles per hour or kilometers per hour or whatever we are. It is 21 degrees Celsius for Michael. Good, good, good. It is 14 degrees Celsius here. Today morning, it'll get warmer later on. Let's open our blind. See what it looks like outside. What's the jobs I can choose from? Whoa, I'm not sure what jobs there's here. Not a whole lot. It's getting late in the day. We just want to get the darn beats done. We really need 3 people on this field. There's probably some other contracts out there. I'm just not looking right now because I have to match this harvester. Some good cultivating ones. Yeah, you might borrow the equipment for a bigger cultivator, yeah. No, we're not going to harvest we're not going to pick up any more harvesting contracts today. Stone picking? I seem to have a bit of a sore throat, a little bit of a cough, got some sniffles. We're in a cold warm front, moving at 0 miles per hour. Well, it's not much of a front if it's just stuck there. NachoCast, we're doing beats. Yeah, NachoCast. Iron Thunder, not yesterday, the day before, started this contract. I told him not to, and he did anyway. So that's why the title says, Iron Thunder, what have you done to us? Now we have to try to finish this contract. So yay! It's only 60% done. So we got another, what, 2 hours on this? You're gonna need a lot more tea. Why do I hate your Iron Thunder? Because he did this to us. He took this contract. Iron Thunder, why do you hate us by forcing viewers to watch us through this? Yes, okay, never mind. I understand. I think in the future we'll buy a beet harvester. Does it pay well? No, not really. It's 20 grand. For that amount of money, we could have done 10 contracts for 5 grand. So 20 grand looks good, but no, not really. Once you put in the time and effort, no. The Blue Zack! By the way, does anyone know who won the golden giveaway yesterday? I wasn't there when the giveaway happened. Did anyone win that wasn't there? I tried, but we were out hiking. When I came back, the stream was over, and I'm like, no, I missed the giveaway. Iron Thunder needs to visit the website. Nope. Well, Iron Thunder designed this map for me, so I had to give him farm manager rights. And then I very, very regretted giving him farm manager rights. We do have another tractor out on the field here. We were running with 3 people on this map. 9 different tornadoes hit North Texas. If you're in Texas, run for your lives! Actually, if you're in Texas, don't run for your lives. Stay here and watch because a lot of you are Texans. Meh, it's fine. And we're at 96% full, so I'll go dump this at the end here. At least the store's close. At least we got that. Oh, Dust Bunny just joined. Hello, Dust Bunny. There, I hear a Dust Bunny.
Morning, folks.
Come on now, everybody in the comments say hi, Dust Bunny, ma'am. Nacho goes, I recognize that beautiful voice.
Thanks, Mr. Nacho. Okay, contracts. Good morning, Mrs. Jess.
Good morning, Dust Bunny.
I don't know if you guys could hear Jess in the background. But Jess said good morning. Blue Zach? Tea. It's tea. Looks like a white mug on that side. There we go. Got a moose tea. Jacob goes, I'm here. I'm always ready. I was born ready. I hope you borrowed equipment for that one, Dust Bunny.
I did, sir.
Oh, good. I'm like, we have a cultivator, but it's tiny.
Yeah, I took a look at that field and I went, I think I need the big one.
I'm not a coffee drinker at all, Blue Zach. Not at all. Jacob. I still want you to change your name, but you do you. I want it to be lime green. I want that code to be a hex code for lime green instead of just random numbers. A bit of a line on the field there thanks to ground deformation. So I should, in theory, be able to do this from inside.
When your trailer is full, sir, I'll take it and dump it for you.
10-4, thank you.
You're welcome.
Coffee is king? Yeah. I've never been into coffee. I like the flavor of coffee. I've just never been into drinking coffee.
A tea that has coffee beans in it.
Yes, we've had that.
That sounds good.
Jess has about, 50 different flavors of tea. That might be a number a little too low. She might have more. Mimics French vanilla cappuccino. Dirty shy. Dirty chai. So it's chai tea with a shot of espresso.
Ooh. Of course, if I drank caffeine, I'd be climbing the walls.
Yeah, I'm not a big caffeine person. Yeah, yes. You're explaining two different tea flavors. I think we all get that. A tea called jumping monkey beans. and it's a coffee tea. Interesting. Dota, hello, HS Dota. Seeing a lot of new faces I don't see here a lot. Did Jess bring you guys in? Where are you guys coming from? Or did Caveman send you? Or Bearded? Or Golden?
Oh, Canada, a home and native land.
I guess what country I am from is a different answer from the country I live in. I am currently streaming from. Caveman Discord. So Caveman Discord, that's where you guys are coming from. Awesome. We promise we do more than just beats. This is Iron Thunder's fault. And we secretly hate Iron Thunder for this. Why is my tractor doing this weird glitch thing? It's twitching. What's going on? Tractor's twitchy? Apparently. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. How many likes do I have? I think I was at 2. And Dota just found me at random. The YouTube algorithm being kind to me. Maybe we can actually grow subscribers today. That'd be cool. It'd be awesome if it hit 1.2k subscribers. That'd be cool. We're playing Farm Sim 25. on the Gnadental map. On the map that I grew up on. A Canadian map. So American Farm Simulator 25. See if I... Yeah, it's definitely doing a little twitchy thing. Oh, I'm almost full. Almost. Not there yet. But...
Okay.
Nacho goes... Somebody forgot to like. What? There's more viewers than likes? Unbelievable. Hang on. Stop. Nacho, did you forget? Is this you, Nacho? Bad Nacho. Bad doggy. Poor Nacho gets blamed for Scott's mistakes. All right, Miss Bunny. No rush,
All
but
right.
we do have a full trailer.
Here I am.
Magic. Just out of the dust.
Job cannot be started. All I'm trying to do is move the tractor.
Nacho. Sorry, I'll be in the corner licking myself.
Thanks for that visual.
Oh, boy. Whew. What, huh? What? Dota, what happened, Dota? Definitely one of my pet peeves. People leaving messages and then just retracting them. I mean, if you screw up a message,
wow.
retract one, sure. But go back and retract every single message? That's just weird to me.
Yeah, it didn't strike me as they said anything bad.
Nope. It was a perfectly normal conversation.
Hello, Michael.
Michael's a little slow on the uptake, but he gets there eventually. Got to get past the weather forecast first, and then... Oh, he said hi to Bunny before. Never mind. Never mind. We just didn't read it the first time. I guess that's my fault this time. I'll take the blame. I'll take it. I'm too close. I'm too close. What?
I saw yesterday there were 2 or 3 people that were playing this map.
I know Caveman and Bearded were playing this map.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see people enjoying Gnadental. It's still buggy, so hopefully people give it a chance to get the bugs fixed. Thanks NachoCast. Thanks for dropping in. We'll try to catch you again in the next stream that you're on.
Have a good day, Mr. Nacho.
I'm so sniffly. Ugh, allergies, I think.
I think Gold just went live. I honestly didn't think anybody would be online today, being it's how Easter Sunday. That's awesome. Now, is that a good thing for you? Do you like it? Well, he got a little excited. Oh no, let's hope that doesn't happen. You're getting there. Alrighty. That's right. That's what I am, a little bunny. Hoppity hoppity. I try to be a good worker. No. I try to park it so it's facing that way. I don't know if it makes any difference for you. Oh, okay. Okay. I read somewhere, I don't remember whose Discord it was this morning, that the ground deformation apparently is causing issues. sugar beets or red beets. Oh. Oh dear. I think that's because they all wanted to try for the side panel. It is now. Oh, you mean today? Well, maybe they think he's going to do it again. Who knows? Mr. Nacho did a live stream yesterday, and at the very beginning of the live stream, he has one of his new songs out. It was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I think he said a while back that somewhere towards the end of this month, he's coming out with his remastered songs that he already has, plus 5 new ones. Oh, okay. Slow but sure. Alrighty. TMI. You're sitting you're sitting too close to your wife. Well, that don't mean nothing. I scared him away. Apparently they're scared of this one. I don't know. Is there a way to tell? Oh. Oh, hi, Zach. That's very nice of you, sir. Cool. It's better than a jab in the eye with a sharp stick.
Apparently I'm muted, that's why. I'm muted on frickin'... How long have I been muted for? Zach? How long have you guys not seen me on screen? No wonder the comments are dead. I'm talking to myself and Dust Bunny and Jess.
Oh, I saw your name pop up.
Yeah, you saw my name pop up on screen. I'm not muted there, but I was muted on the... Yeah, that's why nobody's talking in chat. Because I'm not talking to them. Well, that sucks.
Oh, Mr. Zach says quite a while.
Quite a while. Well,
How would I know?
you wouldn't unless you're
there-
on YouTube.
Oh, well, I'm looking at it on my phone.
Yeah. If you see my webcam... If the webcam disappears, I'm muted. You could hear Dust Bunny talking, but you couldn't hear me. Yeah. Because, yeah, Dust... Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So anytime that your webcam disappears,
I'm muted.
gotcha. That's good to know.
I need a big flashing light here that says you're muted when I'm actually muted.
So if somebody was live streaming and they don't have or don't use a webcam, how would you know then?
You wouldn't then? Yeah, you'd have no idea. Other than actually listening to the stream, which if you're joining someone's stream, you can't really listen to it, so...
Yeah, because then you get feedback.
Yep. But yeah, we did get one new subscriber, which is awesome. I don't know if that was you, Zach. Zach says, how's everyone's Sunday? Pretty relaxing so far. Easter Sunday, super relaxing. See, we have a special guest on Easter Sunday. It's a bunny.
Yeah, see there? My Sunday's going well because I'm spending it here with my friends.
That's awesome. Yesterday went absolutely awesome too.
That's good. It's nice to take time and spend the time with your special one.
Yeah, it was fun going for a hike, do some geocaching. Geocaching was kind of an afterthought of, hey, while we're out, let's do some geocaching. It's like, yeah. We found 6 geocaches.
Cool.
And walked almost 4 miles. Hiked, climbed. It's 4 miles is
I love
deceiving
the
because
outdoors.
it's very up and down. Oops.
I love to go hiking, but here in Arkansas, it's kind of dangerous during the warmer months because of all the various poisonous snakes.
Yeah, that's, yep. It's like when my friend got membership on his channel, someone made him a muted emote.
Oh, sorry. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Guard dog. I should make sure Jess is still beside me, because my mirrors are useless. Mirrors need to be done in Farming Sim like they are in ATS. %, only 25% left to go. I thought for sure she was going to back into me. Here we go. Zach, you're our neighbor? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You got to go hiking in spring right now when there's less bugs and no smoke. Yep. Apparently Zach lives next to us. We're neighbors.
I'm back. It was my son. He told me he shot a snake. We're sitting here talking about snakes, and he shot one out in the backyard.
Shooting snakes. That. So you're a little south of us, Blue Zach. A little south.
Oh, Canada, a home and native land.
So, Zach, are you in the dry or the wet part of Oregon? Although Oregon is mostly wet. It's not dry like California or Washington. Not as much. The rainforest, Zach. I-5. The I-5 corridor. My brother-in-law lives in Kaiser. Not Kaiser. Used to be Kaiser. Now it's Salem. Okay, Salem. What's that? The canyons we went? Bryce Canyon? That's Oregon, right? No? That's Idaho. I can't remember. Yeah, we've visited Oregon a lot. that sucker lined up. I think I'm a little close. Feels close anyway. That seems fine there. I've been in Oregon for 20 years, but grew up on the East Coast. That's a culture difference. That's a massive culture difference. Wait, is that trailer full? No, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, we have full trailer. Okay. That's okay. I was sleeping on the job because Dust Bunny is muted now, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Because you went, or not? You didn't go snake shooting, but
Yeah,
someone's
he
snake
knocked
shooting.
on the he knocked on the door to let me know what the noise was because he shot the snake out in the backyard.
Oh, so Zach, you got to move around a lot, or? Army brats always got to move around a lot. Hang on, I'm gonna go open the door because it's hot in here. Okay. I don't know Virginia well. I was there last fall. Did we stay in Virginia? We stayed in Virginia, but went to Tennessee. Guess what? I got another full trailer. Virginia, beautiful, beautiful mountains there. Very, very different. I love all the vines growing over everything. It was super unique having green mountains. So you didn't have to move from place to place. He was stationed at the same place the whole time. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Oh. Come on, GPS. You can do this. There we go. 25 years in the Navy and always stationed in Virginia. Like, there's not a lot of ocean around Virginia. How can you be in Navy? Not native, Navy. Huh? Is Virginia touching the ocean? I don't know. I guess Virginia is so long and skinny you forget that it goes all the way to the ocean. Even though you're far away from the ocean, if you're on the west end of Virginia. So you were, east. I think of Virginia as not on the ocean, but I guess it is. Norfolk is a coastal city, just as embarrassed with my lack of geography knowledge of the U.S.
I live here and I don't have a good geography.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Stop making me look stupid. So you only ever moved once. Washington to Virginia. Well, Washington State to Virginia, and now you're back in Oregon. Yep, bouncing between the coastlines. Gotta look up, make sure I'm still here. It says three peoples are watching. It says 3 peoples. So basically,
Hit the like button.
basically you grew up. I guess you were born in Washington, grew up in Virginia because 25 years in the Navy, and then when Dad retired, moved back to Oregon. Yeah, I like hearing the birds outside. It's not a lot of moves. Although that's probably more moves than most people. Most people live in the same place for all their... The first time they ever move is when they move out of their parents' house. And me, I'd have a hard time counting how many times we moved. It was that never happened. I mean, I wouldn't consider that a move. It is moving from one house to another, but literally on the same property from an old house to a new house. I've never counted that as one of the moves. But moving from one town, from one village, from one city, every year of school I moved at least once. It's time to wake up. Wake up.
No kidding.
Gnadental, I consider Gnadental home because that's the longest I stayed in a place as a kid. As an adult, I stayed here for the longest in British Columbia, Canada.
And what took you to British Columbia?
Vacation. Trying to get away from Dad. Vacations. And eventually vacations turned into, why don't we just stay here?
Does the rest of your family live there as well?
No. At one point, the whole family lived here, but okay. So my brother lives in the same town we do. So I got James, and hence why James used to stream on this channel. He may start again soon. he's gonna try to pick up his computer from our place today, and then you guys might start seeing streams from James again. So he lives in town. My sister lives in Prince George in British Columbia, which is what, 9 hour drive one way. We call it way up north, but it's only like halfway through the province, if that. And then my other sister lives with my mom in close to La Union in Belize, and my dad lives in Blue Creek, Belize.
That's a little island, isn't it?
No, Belize is a coastal in Central America. Think Mazapan or Merida, Mexico, and just south of that.
Oh, okay.
Squished in between Mexico and Guatemala.
I've heard that's really a pretty place down there.
It sure is if you stay on the coastline and on the islands. That's why you probably think it's an island, because all of the tourist info, all the cruises, everybody goes to the island. The islands are absolutely beautiful and gorgeous tourist traps. Lots of snorkeling and scuba diving and lots of cool stuff. But stick with the tours. Don't go inland unless you're adventurous for third world nation.
Mm.
I'm full. Oh, I'm full. I wasn't paying attention. Dust Bunny's here already. I'm not ready. I'll just leave it running.
Yeah, me too.
Think of towns that have no hot water in the houses. The sewers are literally open sewers down the street with little wood planks going over the ditches. You know, the pleasant.
Oh, wow.
Then you're in Orange Walk, Belize. So
Yeah, that's not what you see when you
Exactly.
Google Belize.
exactly.
Yeah.
So and when the Mennonites moved there from Canada and U.S., they signed a contract with the Belize government. The Belize government they took advantage of the Belize government not being very contract savvy. The Mennonite colonies signed a contract with the Belizean government that, think of a native reservation in U.S. and Canada.
Okay.
Mennonites in Belize have reservations like that, except that the government has zero power there. The Mennonites are self-governing. They don't pay taxes, nothing. The contract basically says, if you guys live here, you must turn this land into farmland and feed Belize. Because Belize had a serious shortage of food. So as long as the Mennonites keep selling chickens and corn to Belize, that contract's valid. So they are self-governing, which means the Mennonite colonies in Belize are awesome for drug dealers.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's no government.
You're kidding.
There's no government. There's no laws. Literally.
But you're talking hardcore drugs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were...
Not just weed.
No. This is hardcore. This is cocaine and... Yeah. I have a video. Hang on, this is worth looking up this video because, yeah, just we were driving down one of the back roads because I'm not one of the people that stays at tour. We do the touristy things when we go Blees, but I don't stay at the touristy place. We rent a car and well, in this video was actually my mom's old vehicle, but let's see if I can find it. They can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm going to share a link to this. I'm on the wrong browser. All right, here we go. Literally just driving along, and all of a sudden we came upon this. It's a road. And on that road is a burnt out airplane. It's a drug smuggling airplane. You see in the background are the big extra fuel tanks that they use so they can fly all the way from Belize to US without touching down in Mexico. By the patterns on the ground, they dumped that fuel over the airplane and burnt. At the time, they can't hear me? Why not? Why can't you hear me? When I hit play. Oh, Dust Bunny can't hear me in game. I can't do both. Yeah, Michael, it's Dust Bunny can't hear me in game. Man, I had terrible microphones. Imagine these microphones. I know. But if you walk down the road, you see trees are cut down to make sure the airplane wouldn't hit. And make some kind of illegal transaction. There were also lights on in the ditch, lights for nighttime landing. Either way, let's pause that. Okay, Dust Bunny couldn't hear me because the in-game audio gets muted when I leave the game screen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, check out that link. Audio is terrible in that video, but basically the airplane did a night landing, crashed, so they just burnt the plane down right there on the road.
Oh my goodness.
So I guess when I say there's no laws, Mennonites, they have their own laws there. My uncle happens to be the police chief.
For the Mennonites?
Yeah, for that colony anyway, in Blue Creek. And magically, he just keeps getting these beautiful paydays. And my uncle also has big enough equipment to just, build some beautiful runways in fields in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how that would be.
That are used for invisible planes.
Yeah, why would you build a nice little strip like that in your field, buddy? And everybody, including me, we just looked the other way. In fact, I made a...
I see nothing.
Yep, I made a post. I made a post about my uncle in Mexico on my Facebook the one time. I made a comment about how he has a shop where all the shop does is... Oh, my cousin worked in the shop. They take rims of wheels and weld compartments into the rims.
Oh, wow.
And my uncle drives across the Mexico and U.S. border on a daily basis, or he did before he retired, on a daily basis to buy glass for his window company. And somehow that 5-ton truck got a change of tires in the U.S. and in Mexico every day. They change tires on the... I don't know why.
Well, you know, he didn't want to get a flat. Didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, he would change tires every single day. When I made that comment on Facebook, that uncle came to my place for vacation within 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Just a hi, how's everything going? Been following
Don't
you on
do that
Facebook.
again.
Didn't say anything about it. Just a hi.
Oh.
It was a very implied message. It was a hey, I can be here anytime I want. I'm rich. I can just be here. He showed up with this huge Cadillac car. It looked like a freaking presidential car or something. It's like, basically, hey, follow you on Facebook. Keeping an eye on you. It's like 10-4, got the message. Don't screw around with my uncles.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or else I might be in the ditch all of a sudden.
And we don't want you there.
So yeah, my family is all very good Christians. Like every single one of those uncles, they're very, very religious. Will show up in church. They're church leaders. My dad's a Sunday school teacher. They are all very, very good Christians. But that's on Sunday. On Sunday, they're very good Christians. I think we all know
And
people.
of course, the rest of the week, they have to make a living.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there's a little family history. I hope I don't get an uncle visiting me on vacation in a couple of weeks now. He's retired, so it should be fine.
Well, just explain you were telling a nosy YouTuber. About your family.
He'll track you down, man. Track you down.
Well, if I have some strange man at my door, I'll know who it is.
I have been careful not to say any names. Like, you wouldn't be able to take anything I said and use it.
Oh, no.
So, I could say this person on this date. But we're not going to go there. People go, how do criminals get away with it? This is why. Because if people speak up, well, people can't speak up. That's why family doesn't rat out criminals. And they literally live in a place where there is no law. Where they are the law. When you have a cool contract with the Belize government where you are self-governing. What's the statement? Something about absolute power corrupts or something, yeah. When you are powerful enough to do whatever you want. I mean, there's lots of good people on the colonies too, like lots of honest, hardworking people. But what choice do they have when there's no way of if you report these people, you and your family, you have to take care of you and your family, right? So now, unfortunately for my dad, he wasn't really into the drug business, but unfortunately, yeah. He has other unfortunate addictions. 84%.
I'm 10% behind you.
I guess we have a full trailer.
Okay.
Coyote, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Coyote.
Same amount of money? So Dust Bunnies contract makes the same amount of money ours does, give or take. And
okay.
And you've spent about 20% of the time on yours as we have on this one. And this one is taking 2 people, while yours is taking 1 person.
And I guess I made a better profit.
Yeah, you're making 4 times the amount of money that we are on this field. Do you think your dad could make it through Canadian U.S. laws? Yeah, of course, Michael. We did for many, many years, Michael. My dad, there's a reason why we moved every year and a half, because law was sniffing around. It was time to move. So we just moved. Whenever anyone got close to the truth, Michael, we just moved. Jess must not be paying attention. I'm like, she's not stopping. Whoa. Nope, not going to go that way either. Yeah, if you're a criminal and you start feeling that someone's sniffing around, just move. Easy. The cops don't really pay attention to what might be a criminal thing. They go for the things that are guaranteed to be a criminal. Especially for these perfect Christians that these cops work with or go to church with, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nah, that guy? No, he doesn't do stuff like that. I know that guy from church. Nah, he doesn't do stuff like that.
So do you have a large family of brothers and sisters?
There's 4 of us.
Okay.
Well, there were 5 of us, but there's 4 of us. And there would have been many more, but... there may be a bunch of half brothers and sisters we don't know about either. There's been rumors and hints, but we don't know. Coyote goes, I like the red Ford truck. Oh, I like the red food truck. And I'll go back. But I will not be getting the poutine again. What? I love their poutine. Love their poutine. What poutine did you get? Did you just get the poutine, or did you get it with sausage or pulled pork? I love the way they do their fries with their poutine.
Are they crispy, crunchy?
Yeah, they like double. They're both soggy and crispy. They double fry them, I guess. Double deep fry them. So the outside of them are crunchy and the inside are potatoey. Iron Thunder. You see the title of the thumbnail? We're still doing this.
Good morning, Mr. Iron Thunder.
I thought for sure you'd be sleeping by now, Iron. I told you you would love it. We love it so much we're still doing it. Sweet and tangy does not... Oh, I love the sweet and tangy. So yeah, maybe because I'm a sweet tooth. Okay. Yeah. So the pulled pork is what has that sweet and tangy barbecue sauce on it. What? Yeah, so next time, Coyote, order it without the barbecue sauce. You can customize. Just order stuff not on the menu every time. So yeah, just ask for not the barbecue sauce on it. Just put the pulled pork and then toss some more gravy over it instead of barbecue sauce. And they'll be super happy to change menus for you, or change. Yeah, order stuff not on the menu to customize it. I like it. I like this contract so much. I can do it for days, literally. Hate you, Iron Thunder. $92,000 downloads. That's a good start. 92,000 downloads of Gnadental.
Wow. Congratulations on that.
You're gonna hit 100,000 here pretty quick. That update will, because I've heard a lot of people saying I'm waiting for the update, so that update might push that number up higher. So total downloads with the Gnadental maps on FS22 are 700,000.
Wow.
700,000.
That's amazing.
People like Gnadental. You're welcome, world. You're
I can
welcome.
see why. Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you, Mr. Juan,
Iron
and Mr.
Thunder. Iron Thunder did all the hard work. All I did was ask for it. So I can't really take much credit for it. Full.
Well, if you hadn't asked, it wouldn't exist.
Fair enough. And Iron Thunder has forced me to do this beat contract, so I'm going to take all the credit now. Doesn't deserve the credit anymore after this contract. So on Goldstream, you harvested, so you did a P contract, but you rented 4 harvesters. It was a bit ridiculous, but fun. Actually, we thought about that. Excuse me. We thought about, we should at least buy another beet harvester and then borrow equipment. Have 2 beet harvesters and have at least 3 people running tractors and trailers.
Oh, that would be fun.
And that would make beet harvest and ground crops to be a little more doable, right? If you There's mods that do that.
Well, my contract's almost caught up to yours.
And we have a full trailer.
Aha.
Those big contracts are hard to beat. And then, of course, Iron Thunder's got the drum beat. I need to get that drum beat as a sound effect. Let me write that down. Things to do.
You lost a harvester under the map, Mr. Zach?
What?
That's what he said.
How do you lose a harvester? How does that happen? I mean, FS25 has had issues with going under the map and stuff, but how does that happen? You can actually tweak some contract rewards. Realized that a couple of days ago. Oh, so you could tweak it so that beet harvest would make a little more money. Because right now, we did this beet harvest. We got it, what, 50% done on the last stream? And we're still going.
Yeah.
And it pays about the same as Dust Bunny's contract of cultivating that she started on today's stream, and she'll have it done in 30-40% of the time. Not even, it'll be less than that. It'll be like 25% of the time as it took us to do this and make the same amount of money. So cultivating definitely pays a lot better than beet harvesting.
Be right back.
10-4. There's Iron Thunder. So Michael, you asked the question, Jess, having a good morning? And then Jess is going to go, yeah, having a good morning. And then Michael's going to say, okay. Or just okay. Or Jess would have said, I've had a rough but good morning. Okay. Why? You have a headache and feverish all night. And then Michael's going to say, okay.
That's impossible.
Oh. You guys got a little wild on 12-hour celebration. Yeah, who won the side? I missed. Shane won. Shane won this side tech panel. Awesome. I really wanted to be there the whole time, but we were out hiking and no cell service and all that. So at least you guys had fun. That's awesome. Learned my lesson, I think. I'll just stay out of the way until Jess has moved. So you opened it up to multiplayer for chat that night.
Okay, I'm back.
I do a lot of multiplayer. Like, this is open to anyone right now. Not even a password on the server. There's a password to this farm, but not on the server. And since we've gotten to Gnadental, we haven't had a single random join yet. 90% done. Nope. Help if I actually hit the button.
Why am I not finding my cultivator?
Because Iron Thunder's probably in it.
Hey!
Iron Thunder,
Fine.
the
I'll get
troublemaker.
another contract.
He's out of it now. He's out of the cultivator now. He just figured he'd jump in there and do that while you were gone.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, Iron Thunder's going to just come here at the very end just to take credit for finishing the contract. We know how this is going to go. Look, I finished the beet harvest. Jess originally says you can't pay me enough to do the beet harvest. Now she says you're not getting me out of this beet harvester.
Good one, Mrs. Jess. Good one.
With the other tractor? Okay, that makes sense. And I should be full close to the end of the field here. And then we can just leapfrog tractors. Just like they do in real life. In real life, they do exactly this. You have another tractor following, or for us it was trucks, another truck following behind, waiting for the next one. Note to self, don't let your cat in your room with your monitors. Cat broke one of your monitors last night. What'd the cat do? Chew the edge of the screen? I've seen that before. I've seen that.
Really?
And then they chew the edge of the screen and all of a sudden, crack. There goes a monitor. Or it's a cat that screws, or like jumps around, plays around, jumping around, all of a sudden knocks a monitor off the desk and it falls face first on the ground and smash. So, yep, knocked it off. I'm like, it's one of two things. Cats like knocking stuff off and chewing on corners. So, cats are dangerous for monitors. All right, I am full enough.
Oh, do you need me?
No,
or has Mr. Iron got it?
Iron's got it to take credit here. He's here for all the credit.
Well, then I might accidentally finish my contract just one hair ahead of you.
Oh, I think you'll finish quite far ahead of us because we still got a way to go. What's the magic number? Oh, cruise control 8. Yeah, he should remember that from yesterday or whenever we did our last stream. I did shoot a video yesterday too, so I have to sit down and edit that. Took the RV to go hiking just for the sake of getting some more miles on the RV. We could have just, it would have been so much easier to just take the pickup there. But we want to get some more miles on the RV and figure things out. Short little trips. Start figuring out the little things. And then longer trips, and then longer trips until eventually we just live in the thing.
You know, that actually sounds like fun.
So far it has been.
Because if you think about it, if you own the RV outright, then you own your home, and you can go anywhere you want with your home, and all you have to do is pay to park it.
Yep. Unfortunately, paying to park it is almost as expensive as renting an apartment, but it's it's the same size as some apartments. So, but yeah, I love the idea. Here in BC, we have a lot of free campgrounds.
Oh, that's nice. You don't find that out here.
But they are off the beaten path on side roads that don't work for the winter, but in the summer. And so we could live rent free in the summer and then pay to park it in the winter.
Okay. Now, would you still, this is after you retire though, correct?
No, we kind of want to get into that now. Maybe maybe a year from now, we might be doing this full time where we start living in the RV. So got Starlink satellite for internet.
And that works really well?
So far, yeah. My brother's actually going to try to do some live streams using it here in the future, so we'll see how that goes. So if you see my brother live streaming on this channel, it'll be on Starlink.
Okay.
So if you see that, let's do a test and see how the quality is.
Yeah, because you don't want to give up your YouTube stuff.
Yes, exactly. Coyote says, provincial recreation areas are all free in BC. Provincial parks are not. Yes, so provincial parks you have to pay to camp at. And there's provincial parks is very limited how long you can camp there. But provincial recreation areas are all free to park at. Now, having said that, there's no hookups at provincial recreation areas. There are pit toilets, but no hookups. So it is more. So, yeah, boondocking is easy in BC.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, boondocking is living off the grid, just parking wherever. Some people do it year round. I don't know if I'm willing to go there yet. Maybe if we're retired and we don't have a trucking job, then boondocking all year round. I would feel better about that, but yeah, we'll see how it works. We're just taking one small step at a time and figuring it out.
There are 2 small cultivating jobs. Do you want me to collect on this big one and then just use your cultivator for those?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, you're free labor, so I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. Well, I'm going to tell Iron Thunder he's not allowed to take another root crop contract. At least not today, because it's getting dark. The sun's setting. Guessing Iron Thunder is going to be probably, what, 80% full when he gets to the end here? So I'm going to start following him after this.
There you go.
I'll be honest, I thought this would be more fun. Well, it has been fun. Because we get to make fun of you the whole time, but that's the only reason. It's only fun because we can pick on you. 85%. So yeah, I was close.
Oops. I just dust bunnied your plow.
What does that mean?
It means I hit it.
Is that why there's implements in fields? So when there's implements in fields, we can call it dust bunnied?
Well, Rex kind of coined that phrase because when I play on Mr. Why Not's live stream, I'll be driving down the road and I'll go, oops, hit a tree, oops, hit a pole, oops, hit a sign. He goes, you just dust bunny and everything.
That explains why there was the front wheel loader forklift laying in the middle of a field. That explains that. I'm like, how'd this get here? It got dust bunnied.
No, I didn't do that. Okay. I didn't do that, but somebody did.
Somebody dust bunnied it.
Okay, let's see. This one.
No, this one. No, that one? %94 done. %94 done.
Where in heaven's name is this field?
Oh, that's that tiny little thin one, the north to south skinny little field. Yep.
Okay. Oops, I'm going the wrong way.
See if you can finish that contract before we're finished ours. Hey Dodgers,
if I get there.
happy Easter. I almost said happy birthday. Happy Easter. I mean, it could be someone's birthday. 94%. Only 3 days to go. Oh, yeah. Iron Thunder, we should stop delivering. Yes, you've got a good point. We should stop delivering these beats until the next trailer is full. Yeah. Yeah, I won't deliver this trailer until yours is full. To get that extra one load of pay. We should turn on music with some sick beats. How many more dad jokes do we have here? Oh boy. Well, Dodger, I appreciate you dropping in and giving us a like. Appreciate the farming of likes. No one can beat it. Nobody can beat your dad jokes. Oh, yay. That was impressive there for a second, Jess. I'm like, wow, she's harvesting fast. No. Maybe the extra beats will pay off. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. What's that song? Yeah. Who sings that song? Probably a Michael Jordan song. Or not Michael Jackson song. Michael Jackson. That's a Michael Jackson song. Yeah. I think, yep, you're right. Michael Jackson. If I wasn't busy doing a beat contract, I'd look it up. So with Dodgers giving me a like, how many likes do we have? Weird Al does it better? So Weird Al has a... Okay. It's almost worth getting a copyright claim. I said almost. 15 likes. Got 15 likes. Nice. 15 likes and counting. And one new subscriber. One new person that got banned. We're doing good. Amish Paradise.
In your favor.
Amish Paradise is epic by Weird Al. Weird Al's parodies are, some of them are incredibly funny. Other ones I'm like, I don't get it. I'm at 97. No, I'm at 70% full.
I just finished.
Yeah, so you finished 2 contracts today, let alone the other ones you were doing yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before, whenever.
Yeah.
And we're still beating it.
Okay, let's see. There's another little one.
80% full iron, 80%. And I'm just going to stay on the field with this load until you're close to being full. Oh, great. Now I'm getting blinded by headlights. Okay, seizure warning. Any viewers, seizure warning. Iron Thunder's just a jackwagon like that. I'm full? All right. Just suggest I should drop my trailer and get behind Iron Thunder now. Come on, I can't crawl on top of the tractor. Well, apparently I can fall into the trailer. There we go. We'll just stand there. All right. Let's see. Got a full trailer of beets. 98%. Will we get the last 2% on that one load? As the sun is setting. Wonder if the beet soup production is worth it? You mean like adding it to the map? Or you mean to buy the beet soup production? If you're going to harvest a lot of beets, then probably, yeah. Canned beets? I've never been huge into productions, but people really like productions. I just like the farming part.
Fun.
I like the farming part. But it's probably more for what? He got censored. Milkshakes? Iron Thunder was swearing. Bad Iron Thunder. It's not a swear word, okay? I think.
My tractor took off. Where's it going? I told it to stop and it just kept on cruising.
99%. Yeah, might get it here. Might get it. Oh, I think we're done. All we have to do is deliver these loads. So fill that one all the way up. It won't finish until we deliver. Yeah, I think. We'll see. Hopefully we can fill that whole trailer. I know this is riveting YouTube, me standing on top of a trailer, but I'm watching. It's the peak of comedy? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, here, that'll make everybody giggle and laugh. makes everybody smile. Lunatic, holy smokes. Largest man-made project in the U.S. Largest man-made project in the U.S. I want to go Hoover Dam, but
Yeah, that's pretty good size.
Grand Coulee Dam is probably bigger. What's that? We're done? 100%? Okay, so we couldn't fill it up. All right.
Well, I almost finished 3 contracts by the time you got it done.
In the U.S., so Iron Thunder says Panama Canal, but that's not in the U.S.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh.
I was answering a personal message. Sorry.
Oh.
You're like, what?
Lunatic just wanted me to say damn and then counted for the swear jar. Pops.
Oh.
That doesn't count, Pops. No. Iron Thunder says 1,000 IQ move. Doesn't count. 6D chest. Hey, Pops. I have a video coming out in a bit with me driving by the Revelstoke. What? Who accepted the contract?
No, I completed one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You took the wrong one.
I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry.
There goes a trailer of beets.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, how much is in this one? It's empty? Yeah. Oh, well. We just lost a trailer of beets. You're fired, Dusty.
No kidding.
Okay.
I saw the word completed, so I just clicked without looking. Now wait a minute. Since I screwed it up, okay, and so that's not fair.
Yeah, but we have no idea what the value would have been.
Well, you can fill the trailer up with power tools.
Don't have that. I'm running with 0 mods.
Oh, gosh.
We are
I'm so sorry.
We are so deeply offended. We are so saddened by how much you have disappointed us.
I know.
It's okay.
I'll leave now.
You leave now. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Oh.
Okay. So Lunatic, I was saying before Dust bunnied us here. I've got a video coming up of me driving by the train cam, and Jess went and emailed them and asked them if we could use it in our video, and they said yes. So that's coming up.
I promise never to do that again.
Do you even know how full that trailer was? Iron Thunder's 60-some%. So it's fine. It was like almost no money. It would have been a couple of $1,000 compared.
Well, did you get the money for the contract though?
Oh yeah, we got all of that. We just didn't get the bonus money.
I feel horrible.
We're over it. I'm over it.
I'm not.
Dust bunny crying. You definitely dust bunnied something. Iron Thunder
1.5
says
streams
1.5
wasted.
streams just completely wasted because of Dust Bunny.
Thank you, Mr. Iron. You made me feel so good.
Okay, so contracts are all finished. I'm hitting the sleep button.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not sure what date that video comes out on. Hang on, I could probably look it up. It's raining. Dust Bunny, stop beating up on yourself. Beat it. More beating. Oh boy. Hang on. Let's dox myself here. The beat puns have been painful. Oh, I can't hear Dust Bunny anymore because I'm, yeah.
Whipping you with a wand over here.
Can't hear Dust Bunny when I leave. Okay. Iron Thunder making puns. Everybody's making puns. Okay, hang on. I'm going to leave the game so Dust Bunny can't hear me for a bit. We can't hear Dust Bunny. Right here. Caught on Virtual Railfan. April 29th. So 9 days from now. So Tuesday next week. But we can do this. What? I don't know, that was weird. Because I was caught twice.
The cam.
So the camera's right over there on that building. It's pretty low quality here. So yeah, that's the museum right there. The camera's right on that corner.
Gotta say hi to the cam. Hello, everyone.
See? There we go. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Okay. I'm back in the game. Okay. What do we have to do here today? You found some contracts?
Be careful.
So we still have that implement laying in the middle of the field. Let's just pick that up. Let's. Whoa! I am. Oh, accepting contracts. Okay, I'm lagging. Look, this conveyor. Every time I look at it, it's moved. By the way, Iron Thunder, putting in convey all in Gnadental was awesome. I'm just playing. I'm like, wait a minute. I recognize that name brand. Convey all. Iron Thunder put convey all into Gnadental.
Isn't that a Canadian specific?
It's literally built 30 minutes from where this map is.
Oh, wow.
They're built in Winkler, Manitoba. And then we have Meridian. Guess where those are built? Winkler, Manitoba. All 30-minute drive from where this farm is. So Convoy All and Meridian. See a Coyote? Right here is Meridian Tank. Those are all made 30 minutes from where this farm is. Meridian. And the fuel tank is a Meridian fuel tank in that place on the real farm. It's, yeah, Iron Thunder's done a good job of making this look exactly like where I grew up. And then a convey call.
That's awesome.
Convey all. It's just like little things like that. It's like Iron Thunder must have done a lot of research, and Iron Thunder's go, no, I didn't know that. You just dumb lucked it. I'm giving Iron Thunder credit for doing all this research into getting Gnadental set up properly. And Iron Thunder's like, oh, I didn't know that. Huh? What? Yeah, I did that already. What are you talking about? You were AFK? Okay, so I don't have admin rights to this right now. So I'm not trying to do anything. I should cultivate our fields. Let's just take a look at our fields here. Obviously, we got weeds on it. Interesting pattern on the field. That's weird to me, that pattern. I don't get it. That's weird. So, needs lime. Needs 1 stage of fertilizer. Needs plowing. Okay, good to know. And then our other field over here needs plowing as well. Needs lime, needs fertilizer. Okay, so they need everything. That's just, we have 2 fields, right? We sold 60 or 56 because we didn't have enough money. And even our grass field needs plowing down here. Well, I'm going to start plowing. Can this tractor handle that plow? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, Iron Thunder. Fertilizing and liming first. Get in that one? What's wrong with running this one? Or are you saying, where's the plow?
I just bumped it. I didn't move it.
Oh, the plow's on the other tractor. Okay. So, hang on. We need to buy another spreader. I want one for fertilizer and one for lime. How much does a spreader cost? Can we afford to lock everything up? I'm sorry if you guys are getting lagged out. We can afford that. What's your question, Jess? I have to plow that field anyway. And we have no mower. We don't have a mower. I like the idea of buying this one. It's more expensive, a lot more expensive, but we can put a lot of fertilizer in it. We'll call this the fertilizer one, and then the red one will be for liming.
But if you found like a
Hmm. We'll buy this. Okay.
Shh. Hey, hey.
So Iron Thunder, the red trailer will be, or the red. Yeah, exactly, Iron Thunder. So, do we have to fertilize a third time? Does our seeder have direct? Does our seeder have fertilizer on it? I don't even know where our seeder is. Maybe our seeder can fertilize, and we don't need to fertilize one more time. But yes, I want to unload the fertilizer in this thing. I want to lime, fertilize all 3 fields, including a little grass field. How do I unload this? Okay, perfect. That's fertilizer dumped it. So yeah, I want to lime, fertilize these 2 fields, or 3 fields, and then plow them. We're going to have to buy some more fertilizer and lime too. And once they're limed and fertilized, you filled it 40% because it's expensive. It is expensive. I should have thought of that before paying off loan. Should have thought of that before paying off loan. Can I borrow more money? Nope, I cannot borrow more money. Cannot borrow more. What's a 4-letter word for manure? You're trying to get me to swear again. Lunatics.
Poop.
Poop. There we go, poop. How many letters long is feces? That's 5, I guess, huh?
5.
I don't play word games. You can fertilize first, then lime, and then plow, and then when we decide to seed, I don't know if we're going to seed now or in spring. I need to buy lime. Buy.
You could also say for poop, caca.
Caca.
Caca. C-A-C-A.
Lunatic, ever since you showed up here, this stream is just deteriorated. Just falling apart. That's acceptable. We like streams that fall apart. The stream has gone caca. That was Jess. That wasn't me. Jess says, I'll be mad at you if you say the stream went caca. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that means you want me to say it. She's a troublemaker after all.
Typical man.
I'll be mad at you if you say this. I'll say it. That was basically an invitation. Hold my beer. Hold my beat. There we go. I'm full. It took seven pallets to fill up lime. Oh, it's raining hard out there. It's starting to get cool with the door open. The weather has changed drastically. I could have used a refill point. Wait, are there refill points on here, or you mean buy a refill point? I'm not buying any refill points until the update comes out. Wait, you can refill at the shop? What? What? Iron Thunder has built-in refill points? Okay, I'm coming in to the shop. Where is this refill point, Iron Thunder?
Did he make them free? or discounted with a blue light special?
Oh, the vehicle shop itself, not over here. Okay. Well, next time I return there, I'm going to have to look because I didn't know that was a thing. What? You sit on all day or a cross between a mule and a donkey. That's Jack. Yeah, we did pass Jack yesterday. They had 2 Jacks in the field. There's actually a fruit stand in Karamias that is called Happy Jackass. We also have a mountain on Highway 1, Trans-Canada Highway 1, that is called Jackass Mountain. Because building the highway or building a train track through there, they did it with donkeys.
Oh, wow.
They needed the donkeys to pull on both sides of the river to pull the steamers up the river.
Oh, okay. I've seen pictures of stuff like that.
I'm not swearing, lunatic. I'm just listing names of places. That's not swearing. I'm not giving it to you. That's not $1. No, doesn't count.
Not if it's the name of a place.
That's the name of the place. Okay, just found the refill station. Well, apparently I don't need to buy pallets on this map because Iron Thunder is nice about that and has just put in refill stations. And I'm too stupid to know they're there. Every time I call myself...
So did Mr. Iron Thunder... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Jess says every time I call myself stupid, that's $1 as well.
Yeah, that's not a good word. I don't like that word.
So, you were going to ask Iron Thunder.
Oh, yes. Mr. Iron Thunder, did you not do like a map preview for everybody? Like a little video? Some of the map creators will do that.
Yeah, Iron Thunder. Where are you at on that? How could you drop the ball on this?
They basically just do like a flyover and show you different things and
you think that would be
such as your refill stations.
Iron Thunder, that'd be harder for you to make a preview video than making the map itself. But people would love your accent and your voice. I think people would really like. I know you hate your own voice, but trust me, the rest of the world doesn't.
I think everybody hates their own voice.
Absolutely. There's a good reason for it.
I sit and I listen to Mr. Wynot's live streams. I'll replay them and I hear myself and I think, oh my goodness. But then Rex and Mr. Nacho both go, oh, there's that beautiful voice. And I'm like, oh, wow, thank you.
Iron Thunder goes, what cave did this guy crawl out of? No. So there's actually a scientific reason why we hate our own voice.
What is it?
So when we hear everybody, what the? My tractor did silly things there. When we hear everybody's voice, we hear we hear that voice coming from their mouth and the sounds that go through the air. When we hear our own voice, we're hearing it through our bones to our inner ear. So our voice to ourselves sounds completely different than everybody else's voice. So when we hear our own voice for the first time, we're like, that's not how I sound like.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we all hate our own voice, because we hear it through the vibrations through our skull.
And they hear it differently.
They hear it with the voice, with the sound waves.
Well, I'm glad they like my sound waves then.
The sound waves we produce, are different than the vibrations we hear on our own skull. And that's why our voice sounds so different to ourselves than online. Oh, I'm like, Iron Thunder's coming. I'll just stay out of the way, but then he just goes for the ditch. At least it wasn't a head-on collision like me and Dust Bunny.
I know. Well,
I'm like, I'll go left. Dust Bunny goes, I'll go right. Oh no. My right was her left.
We dust bunnied each other.
Yep, definitely. That was $1 for the swear jar. Lunatic's trying hard. It almost happened there, but. I'm not sure if you already fertilized this field, but I'm liming it. Doesn't really matter which order it gets done. You fertilized all 3 of them, including the little grass one? Oop, get out of the lavender. You can't fertilize the grass one. Maybe it is fertilized. I didn't actually look. Yeah, the grass one is fertilized. So. Oh, so it's 1 stage fertilized. So maybe because it's ready for harvest, it won't let us. But good enough. So all our fields are 1 stage fertilized now. I guess you can start plowing then. Oh, that's a weird little overlap thing I did there. Oh yeah, never mind. I say I guess he can start plowing, and there's the plow in the background going already, so never mind.
See, you have workers that just do.
That just go and do. Let's get this little bit here. Yeah, you might have to wait for the rest of the collectibles till the update. Another way of getting the collectibles is actually literally selling the houses that they're in. But we don't want to go there.
The map would be empty.
Yep.
Who was it, Mr. Juan, that said yesterday they wanted Mr. Iron to build them a map?
Yeah, someone said that. They go,
Was it Bearded?
Maybe it was Bearded, because Bearded goes, wait, Iron Thunder builds maps? I'm going to get him to build me a map. He just goes, I'll pay. I'm like, you better check out Iron Thunder's Discord then. And Iron Thunder's like, no, I don't have time for another map.
How long did it take you, Mr. Iron, to do this map? Because it's so detailed and so pretty.
I think Iron Thunder started working on this map before FS25 came out.
I remember back when you said something in one of your live streams. About I'll pay to have somebody build me a map.
That was a different map. Because I paid him to make this map for FS22 years ago. You found a collectible? So for FS25, you've been working on Gnadental since the release of FS25 till 2 weeks ago. Well, not really. You're still working on it because you're updating. I saw quite a few comments that said, I'm disappointed it's not 4X. It's like, yeah, but it's crossplay. It's crossplay for everybody. Everybody can download it right from the get-go, like year one when the map comes out.
See, I prefer cross-play maps.
I like the 4X maps too for big equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But crossplay is more fun because you have a lot of people joining you. The 4X, you really do want to have a bunch of people joining. So message, I hate that it disappears so fast. Quite a few people messaged you for FS22 saying I can't find the mod in Mod Hub, and I was like, it's 4X. You can't have it on Mod Hub. Yeah, 4X won't be on Mod Hub. Not for consoles anyway, right?
Correct. Well, I'm just glad that you did it this way for FS25.
I don't know, Iron Thunder, are you working on a 4X or are you done for now? Because, you know, real life gets busy. It's sitting there. So that means he's worked on 4X already. Just he's not currently working. Whoa, wrong buttons. I smell the rain. I smell the rain too. You can it smells so good coming through. I'm going to close the door part way because it's getting quite cool. I said part way, not all the way. Yeah. Fix 1X map before you start working on the next one. Okay, I was just thinking, I was like, we need a break. Oh yeah, I've streamed way longer than I intended to. I'm like, I'll just do a 2-hour stream. I'm starving. Just do a 2-hour stream and then we'll go. Jess, can you stream in 4.5 hours from now? The Meridian tank has a collectible on it. In like 4.5 hours from now? Because if you're good for that, I'm going to keep going a little longer. Okay, give or take. Might be more like 5.5 hours from now.
So Miss Jess is going to stream this evening?
Yes.
Well, it'll be evening for me, probably late afternoon for you guys.
It'll be more like evening by the time she gets to it. So,
I'm excited to see what she did.
what? You're gonna play on Elma?
I haven't done much.
So she says she hasn't done much, but you guys will get to see her work on it. So, okay, we'll keep going a little longer because I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. I'm like, if I have to do another, because I want to do 2 streams today. I'm like, if Jess does it, then I can work on that other stuff while she's streaming. Cool. Okay, we'll keep going a little longer then. But now I still want food.
It's nice. It's nice the way you guys play together.
It, no innuendo there at all.
No, no. No.
Well, I can't
No,
remember what I was going to say. Iron Thunders, could you explain in detail, please? No. No, Iron Thunder. No.
I think more couples should stream together. Whether I mean couples. They don't have to be married. Just people that get along real well together. I think they should stream together, especially if it's male and female, because you don't have a lot of that.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. You know what? It's mostly guys, dudes like streaming, and females usually it's just flaunting skin when they're live streaming. So this channel sometimes confuses people, but this channel's more real. Just real people doing real things.
So, yeah.
And that's why it's a small channel of like 1,000 subscribers instead of 20,000 subscribers. But I think I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, it's really nice to listen to you two banter back and forth and sit there and have a good time with each other.
That's what she said. I wish we could have Jess mic'd up and not have an echo on the live stream, or else we'd both be on mic. I think that'd be much better for the live streams. And I think once we get in the RV, we probably will get a setup to do exactly that. We'll figure it out. I have ideas. I just don't want to spend money into ideas over here. Like podcast equipment. Well, my microphone is already towards that podcast type of equipment. But yes, Iron Thunder, we just need to invest in more podcast quality equipment. Yep. And in the RV, we've already figured out we're going to be sitting in the RV facing each other.
That'll be cool.
Which gets rid of all the weird echoiness, right? Iron Thunder, you think your internet's dying? As long as you don't think your internet is dying as you accept a beat contract. You can't get a collectible? I'll be right there, Jess. Let's see if we can tag team it. Apparently you're in the truck. I think your internet provider accepted a couple of contracts. Okay, so there's a Canadian maple leaf right there. Can you step on top of my head?
True love. Will you step on my head?
Huh. Iron Thunder, has this one been reported? Field 81. So this one has been reported. Because we can't get close enough to actually grab that one. Okay, so We'll wait for that one for the update. There's 20 more to find. Did you get the one on the Meridian? Okay, so we need a telehandler for that. We'll have to buy a telehandler or lease a telehandler just so... Oh, no, Jess, we can get it right now. Which tank is it on? Show me. Okay. No, we can get it right now. Yes! Iron Thunder, the Conveyal. Yes! Exactly what I was thinking, the Conveyal. We can get it now. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go for a drive. Okay, this is gonna be painful. I'm sure you could.
Oh,
Just
wow,
haul
that
this
thing's
with
really
a-
tall.
So maybe you could bring the pickup here and attach the pickup to the front of it. It's got a hitch on the front of it, so just back up to it with your pickup and find out. Iron Thunder goes, get a tractor back. Okay, yeah. Let's see if the pickup does it. If the pickup can't, then... Right in the front. There's a hitch on the front. There we go. Okay. Bring me over. There we go. Let's go for a ride. Back me up to the bin that has just driving through the ditch. That certainly makes some weird moves. But which, okay, that one there. Yeah, okay. I see it. I don't remember how to lift and lower this thing. Yeah, you can just drop me now. Why can't I move? Engine's on. I can't drive. Oh. Maybe? Why am I stuck now? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Must be a Chevy. A Toyota wouldn't be able to do it. It looks like a Nissan to me, honestly. It's bugged up. I can't lower it any further than this. Huh? Get in, out. I did that. See, when I lower it any further, then the wheels just come up in the air. But maybe we can get close enough to... And that's why it was dragging funny, because I was lowering it while you were driving. Maybe that screwed it up. While I'm here next to the... I think this looks like a Nissan to me. If you look at the front grille, it might be a mix of a Nissan and a Toyota. Could be like a hybrid mix of Toyota, Nissan, and Chevy, all kind of mixed parts together and make it look like a pickup.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. When Dust Bunny says, uh-oh.
I think I need to quit. I was trying to get another cultivating contract and snag the fertilizer.
Oh, you can just cancel it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't think so. Don't think there's a fee
There
for
we go.
canceling. Not if you haven't started it. Or if you borrow equipment, then you would have to, yeah.
Oh, it didn't charge
Oh.
you nothing.
Slot limit changed. Okay, all this work just so I can climb the conveyor. I should have tried just to make sure I could climb it. Who's Commando Lando? Here we go. Can I get to the collectible? Yes! 19 left.
Yay!
That was a lot of work.
Congratulations.
Okay, Jess, I need a ride back again.
Yeah, know where people are.
There we go. All right. I guess I don't really need a ride. You can just drop me off. Just drop that off by the other. Does it burn rice? Is it an import? Are imports called rice burners? No, it's fine there. It burns soy sauce. Is that like a derogatory term for imported Asian vehicles? I honestly hadn't heard that before, but that kind of sounds like that, right? Yes, I live under a rock. But you guys all knew that already. Might as well just call me the Talking Rock. So Jess, we still haven't talked about this. We started to, and then we got sidetracked. Food. What are we doing for food? I'm hungry. No, not high hungry. What's our plan? When I say our plan, I mean you do all the work. I got the look. At least I didn't get the Michael voice. Only 3 of us know what I just talked about there. I suppose it's not me. Commando Lando came in and then left. So that's our first random? That's got to be our first random. Did the random not come in and see the author of the map? Go, hey, I see somebody in chat that is the author of the map. I should hang out. Dust Bunny said that who went to people's maps and he got banned? He got kicked from the maps?
Trucker Matsy.
Matsy. So the map that Matsy made, he went and joined just random people of that don't have passwords on them of his map, and he got kicked out of the first 4. It's like, you guys don't recognize the author? The author of the map that you're playing right now just showed up in your stream or on your map, and you go and kick him?
And what was so weird, I know what was so weird is they didn't even wait for him to, you know how like if you land on a map,
It takes a while.
they just, boom, banned him, kicked him. You can see his name.
Yeah, exactly. You can see who joined, and then you're gonna ban the author. So Iron Thunder, you need to go to go find the Gnadental maps and just join them. The random Gnadental maps with no password on them. Just so you can chat with the people and ask them, hey, what do you like about this map? What do you not like about this map? And just see how often you get kicked. What's the point of having an open server if you're going to just kick people off of it?
That's what Matsy said.
It's like, if you don't want people to join, then put a password on it.
Put a password. I would think it would be an honor if I was playing a map and the map author showed up.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I know who that is. Like, even when on our live stream, all of a sudden you see somebody join your live stream. And it's like, it'd be like for me, if I see DJ Goem join my live stream and I go ban him from the live stream. I'm like,
Yeah, really.
it's like someone famous just joined. Let's go kick him. Mm-hmm. Iron Thunder says, that'd be funny though, if DJ Goem shows up and you just kick him. It's like, no, we don't have time for famous people here. Get out. Although, what if it was someone just acting like him? Impersonator, yes, because Iron Thunder went to the same spot right there. It's like, yeah, right, that's not really DJ Goem. Kick him.
Yeah, but how would you know?
You wouldn't know unless DJ Goem was live. Then you could ask somebody in your audience to go, hey, can you check if that's actually DJ Goem or an impersonator? In fact, if you ever see someone famous drop in, just go and do that. See if they're live streaming. All right, so we have right over here. So how do I know what's what? How do I know which bins fill what? I'm guessing that little guy would be lime. I guess we just find out. Hang on, let's go fill up that one.
There's no signs on them?
No, I don't see any signs on them. The lime's got to be the
darn.
small one. Oh, Iron Thunder says they're all the same. You can just pick between them once you're there. Okay,
Oh, cool.
that's easy. Let's just fill up the one pallet here first. I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. So Jess got up.
Is it charging you a fortune?
I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. I went and picked up the pallet first. Jess went and got up and is starting to make food, so I don't know what the plan is, but she's making it.
Okay. If you like, I will finish this little itty bitty contract and then I will depart.
There we go. Park beside the lime here. Opens up. You had my attention for a second. What are you making for supper? Or ordering for supper? I'll just have one of these and then lots of chicken fried rice for supper. Okay, now I know I don't even need to buy pallets. You can just fill it up, and it charged me. No, it did not. It did not charge me an arm and a leg. In fact, I feel like
good.
Yeah, that seemed like a fair price. I should have done the math, but I didn't do the math. But it seemed like a fair price.
So, if I understand you correctly, all of those silos, they all have lime, fertilizer, and seed?
That's what it sounds like. Yep.
Okay.
So we just drive up there and fill up our seed. Don't even need pallets.
Awesome. Now, is that at the vehicle shop or the workshop?
The vehicle shop. So
Okay, thank you.
Up in Blumengart. Blumengart? Blumengart.
Blumengart Imports.
Blumengart would be, Blumengart. Oh, you can get road salt from there. Oh, for the winter. Blumengart. What is Gart? I don't know what Blumengart. It's flower village? Flower garden? That's what Blumengart means? Something like that? Flower something. Blumen is flowering. And Gnadental is Graceland. Iron Thunder, you saw my short? Oh man, famous people,
great.
Famous people reviewing Gnadental. I was just going through them and I hear Gnadenthal. I'm like, it's not Gnadenthal. It is Gnadental. You're ignoring the wrong like, yes, ignore the H. Don't ignore the G. Gnadenthal. Like, I'll give you Gnadenthal.
I think Bearded said that to you also.
Yeah, Gnadenthal. And if you Google it, it's like Google tells you it's pronounced Gnadenthal. I'm like, Gnadental. So Blumengart is flower garden. See, I was right. It sounded like, because Blumengart, Gart is not garden, but it sounds like slang for a shortened version of garden, what it sounded like to me. And I don't know a lot of German slang.
Oh, okay. So, if you're going to be signing off, I'm going to go ahead and leave.
Probably another 15, 20 minutes, but yeah, they're really not
Okay.
a point, not a really a point to start another contract. So,
Okay.
feel free to go join other streams
If there's anybody out there, I might.
because you make your rounds and you're on a lot of people's streams. So,
Yeah, I'm trying.
I appreciate when you make time for us every now and then.
Well, this has been, sometimes I'm a little leery of joining in the game, but Miss Jess let me join in her game that one time, and then I thought, well, okay, I'm going to try coming over here. And other than the screw up I did, I apologize.
How dare you? How dare you? We'll never let you live that down. The only person that's ever going to remember that is you. I think,
But
what was it, a month ago when Iron Thunder joined, I did the same thing to him. I accepted a contract that he was not done. Yep. So I've literally done the same thing within the last month.
Well, I keep forgetting that when there's more than one person, You have to, when it says contract completed, you have to make sure it's the one you did.
Yep, and it's actually been finished, right? But oh, Jess just
Yes,
found another
correct.
collectible. 18 more to go.
Yay!
Is in a tree. In a tree.
Oh, wow. All righty. Well, thank you very, very much for letting me come and play with you guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this,
Anytime.
and I will be back.
Cool.
I'm warning you now.
Oh no. Everybody run.
Yeah, on Why Not stream, they call me the Killer Dust Bunny. I don't know how I got that name. I was helping them log, and they said, "You don't want to be caught in the woods with Dust Bunny and a chainsaw."
Sounds like a horror movie.
I know, but everybody came out alive, which is what was weird. Yay, another collectible.
Oh, another one.
Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you again.
Yep, we'll see you guys tonight with Jess's stream.
You betcha. I'll be there watching. And chatting.
And chatting. All right, I think I'm done liming that field. Let's go do the last little one. It's always fun having multiple people joining. So on this map we had 4. Well, we had the random, but I'm not counting the random. I'm gonna lime that last little grass field, and then I'll call it a day after that. Yep, let's go through Gnadental. Yoink. Go through the village. So you're done plowing that one field already? Apparently I've been distracted. That's a lot. I guess that plow is fairly big. So the property that I grew up on, that's always been grass forever. I wonder if we could plant a different crop on that property instead of grass. What would Mom have planted there? Corn? She probably would have planted corn. Actually, now that you said lavender, when we first bought that property, there was some, not a lot, but there was some, oh, this brings back memories. Driving through this ditch and telling my friends, watch this, and getting immediately stuck in the snow. Just driving through that ditch in that location just brought a flashback. Anyway, the field used to have a little bit of alfalfa on it. No, alfalfa in Farming Sim, it's just another option for grass. But that was weird how me driving through the ditch there brought a memory up. I had just bought a brand spanking new Ford Explorer, and I had fun driving through ditches with that thing in 4-wheel drive and just being a teenager. And I had both of my friends with me and said, watch this, look what this thing can do, into the ditch, and thump. We spent hours shoveling. Because what happened was, I was playing in the ditches and driving through the fields when the snow was fresh. And this was the next day, and the sun had been beating on the snow and made it nice and solid. And it was no longer nice and fluffy, and a 4-wheel drive could no longer drive through it. The amount of stories that happen after the quote, watch this. How hard can it be? Snow? Very hard. Very, very hard. You can actually damage your vehicle. Snow gets very hard. Or as a saying, how hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong type of saying? Yes. Yep. Our snow got so hard in Manitoba after a snowstorm. Sometimes you could drive over top of it with your tractor. You could literally drive over top of it, which was incredibly bad because you're driving on top of it and all of a sudden it caves in and you fall through. Now you're stuck. Okay. I don't like, but I like. Yeah, let's park this here. Hard as ice? No. I don't think snow can get as hard as ice, Coyote, but because it's depending on what kind of ice, I guess. But it gets hard. So Iron Thunder, I watched someone live streaming. They wanted to store potatoes in here. And I guess the way this building is designed, you cannot drop any crop on the ground in this building. But the garage is on the side. Yeah, it's a Giants thing. Couldn't drop crop in here. But when they went over to this building and dumped the potatoes into this building, it totally worked. So they could drop potatoes on the ground in this building. And it's like, thanks, Giants. Thanks. Okay. I am done that. Iron Thunder's been plowing our fields here. Iron Thunder likes plowing. I thought about cutting this field a little bit bigger, but there's no point until the map update to alter any kind of, to bring the field right to this gravel road here, but no point. Yeah, the 3-door garage. You can drop potatoes inside the 3-door garages. No problem at all. Yep, dump your potatoes right in the 3-door garage. Giants is like, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. But the round Quonsets built by Meridian, no, not allowed to drop potatoes in here, even though in real life you would drop potatoes in here. This is cold storage. They have refrigerator units running in them. Although they used to store potatoes in real life over here. Now they store them all in Winkler, the town 30 minutes away. It might be a roof type thing. Could be, yep. I'm just going to jump in this John Deere and pick up the fertilizer that's sitting here on the ground and put it into here. Clean up a little, call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. The chat seemed to be pretty active. Like, we had lots of people commenting in chat and stuff, although the viewers always stayed. I mean, at the beginning we did really well for viewers, but then Golden Gaming started a live stream and we just lost all our viewers after that. Because Golden Gaming, it's also Easter, yeah. Golden Gaming just did a big push for celebrating 500 subscribers. So, and I think he's more energetic than I am. It's all about energy, and some days I don't have the energy. So, yeah, Dust Bunny, thanks for joining. Dust Bunny, where should I redirect to? Who's out there? I should say controversial stuff. Yeah, I should start swearing and sexual innuendo and politics and do some more racism, and yeah, then I would have a huge crowd, but it'd be the wrong crowd, man. It'd be the wrong crowd. It's funny that, yeah, most of the viewers don't politically agree with me, which I like. I like that we're different. Rambo Hacker went live 20 minutes ago. You left the stream and unsubscribed when it turned into a wrestling show. You're saying you were on a channel that went into a wrestling show? Yeah, not here for that. Exactly. Yep. Not here for channels that are controversial. Yep. I agree. Okay. Oh, you went to Mr. Gold's channel? Yeah, Mr. Gold. Okay. Yeah, I'm not into wrestling either. Iron Thunder is still out there farming. Let's redirect here. We'll leave the server up and running for a second till I get this figured out. I need to go here. All right. You know what? Let's watch Mr. Iron Thunder. Visit. There we go. He's working in the background there. Okay, redirect. Let me figure this out. Edit. Customization. Nope. Yeah, customization. Rambo Hacker. Where we go? Rambo Hacker. Where are you? Does he have it so that we can redirect? I'm looking for it. Okay, let's just refresh. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Everything has gone wrong now. Shouldn't have hit refresh. It looks like Rambo Hacker doesn't have it. Have a set up so that, so there we go. We'll just do it that way. We'll just manually go over there. Whoever wants to support, just click that link up there. Go to his channel. Tell him I sent you, and we'll just end our stream as is. Yeah, that works. Tell Rambo Hacker I sent you, and we'll do it that way. Thanks, Dust Bunny. Okay, I'm out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookies start with C. What other things start with C?
Bye.
Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching.
There we go. Okay, bye.